That is how an incident occurred.
That's how an incident
where I broke my arm.
One time Zone made me run and do a water jump when there was no water.
It's a bit of like beef.
Yeah. One coach was accused of doing something like that. So I think I need to be sponsored by Athletics WA.
Yeah. There's too much
can't do that.
drama about who people are training with.
There was an incident.
It's not story time.
Oh.
They're
free.
a non-profit organisation.
Oh, no. Bucket once had like a very, like quite a lot of good young runners, but then they all seemed to leave. It goes like that.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can't see me, can you? You're more far forward than me.
Wait. Oh.
Oh gosh, my hair looks very dark. It's wet. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Okay. Oh, here's yeah.
Okay.
Have you planned out what we're gonna say?
No.
Okay.
What, do I need to plan it out?
Well, not necessarily.
Have you planned it out?
No.
Oh.
What? I suppose, yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just make it up as we go.
Okay.
Okay, here's, I've got it.
Okay. Are you ready for the introduction?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm joined with my sister Noelle.
Hi.
Brought back by popular demand.
Yes.
Everyone demanding her to come back in the comments section. So anyway, today we are rating, reviewing, spilling the tea, giving the gossip on the WA middle distance coaches. I just need to take my socks off. So both of us are middle distance runners. Noelle has had a great thing with injuries, but we are both middle distance runners. We've been doing it for a very, very long time, and we have been to our fair share of coaches, and in WA there isn't really very many coaches to go to. So we know all of the coaches, we kind of know who's in their group, kind of what their training's like, and whenever you move training groups, because there's not very many of them, everyone kind of gossips about it.
Yeah, it's quite a big deal.
It's quite a big deal when someone... Oh, better turn it on. So, what was I saying?
My mouth is really sore. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
I'm a dentist. My teeth are really sore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it really hurts. Anyway. It's a big deal when we change coaches.
Oh, yeah. And yes, all the coaches are very, very nice people. So in this video, we're not attacking their personality.
We're just talking about their coaching style.
Their coaching style.
And how everything runs.
And like, no, it's not like a one-size-fits-all thing. So some coaches will be good for some people.
It depends.
And bad for others. But there are some coaches who seem to be bad for more people than most. So, we've also given them all code names, and their code names are in some way connected to their name. So if you figure that out, then
please don't comment below. Because, anyway, so I don't think anyone will guess. You might be able to guess one or two if you're from WA and you run, but the rest of them,
I can't see the names.
They seem to be.
Okay.
I've written them down on my phone, just in case you wonder.
That poor iPhone 6 that is dying. Okay.
Yes, okay. I feel
Shall we
like
go
the
through?
top ones kinda, you could maybe figure that out, but the rest of them,
Yeah.
no. Anyway, okay.
Which one are we going to start with? Should we...
Should we just go down the list?
Okay, just go down the
I think we should just go down the list, otherwise we'll
Alright.
stuff ourselves up.
We're starting with Bucket. So, Bucket.
What can we say
Bucket
about
once
Bucket?
had like a very, like quite a lot of good young runners, but then they all seemed to leave. And now, I don't know.
Okay, yes, Bucket once had quite a few people. This seems to be the trend with coaches in WA. They sort of have a large influx of people come to them, and then everyone sort of leaves.
And it's
And it like switches to the group, so everyone will go to that group and leave, and
Yeah.
then people go to that group and leave.
Yeah.
But they beat that out. Gender neutral person. Yeah, they used to have quite a few people, but their numbers seem to be dwindling.
But
partly due to their location, it's not particularly central.
yeah, at one stage I thought they'd completely stopped coaching because I didn't know anyone that trained with them, but now I realise they are still...
There's a few loyal members of the team.
And this person is quite like prominent in...
Very involved in WA athletics scene.
Yeah. We've never been with this coach, so we don't really know too much about the training. But I think it's like just kind of normal.
Yeah.
I don't think
we
there's
don't have
anything
any
wrong with the training.
criticisms or
No criticisms
of the training particularly that we've noticed, but
no, the athletes seem to do just like pretty well. Yeah.
But yes, okay. So we'll finish with bucket. If we have anything, our ad will go on later.
Yeah.
Next we have cone.
Oh, cone! Oh, where to start with cone? Okay. Cone has been coaching for
a long time.
Most of these coaches have been coaching for quite a long time.
Yeah, they all have.
But Cone again had an influx of runners kind of in the a few years ago, and there was like quite a lot of people the same age, and it was quite a big group, and then people kind of left. I don't know what to say.
For numerous reasons. Also for this one, Cone is also not a particularly central location. It's not as far as Bucket.
Yeah.
Cone, they yes. So location is what we'll talk about as well for these people.
Yeah.
Because that's very important if you are actually trying to find a coach.
Yeah, so if you're actually trying to find a coach, then hit me up on Instagram, DM me, and I can actually give you more details because we do know them quite well.
Yes.
But Cone,
we've been to Cone before, as in collectively we have experience.
We have experienced the coaching of Cone.
I would say they're very good at adapting their style of coaching and what they do in their training. Always willing to learn more. They're not too stuck in their ways.
They're very
which is very nice.
They really enjoy the coaching.
Yeah.
It's a really big part of their life.
Enthusiastic.
And they... Wait, are we allowed to say that they're free? Or are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
free!
a non-profit organisation.
They're a non-profit organisation.
Yeah, we'll talk about that because that's quite an important part as well, and it shows...
Yeah, it's the thing is, if you're going to pay for coaching, and we'll get to this with some of the other coaches, if you're going to pay for a coach, you need to be getting something for your money. You need to be getting an individual program that's tailored to you and your needs, and that's kind of what you pay for in a coach. So this coach Cone is free, and the program isn't specifically tailored to each person, but it is
for different sort of ages or genders or events. It is tailored.
You do different things. I wouldn't do the same thing as a 22-year-old boy in the squad, for example. Like, you do different things.
Yes. So Cone. Yes, we like Cone. We like Cone. They are They're very willing to help. They're very willing to speak to people who don't necessarily train with them. Like if they're down at the track, they'll speak to everybody. They're not too just focused on their own group.
Next we move on to Mile. Oh, I love Mile.
Oh, we love Mile.
Mile is... Okay, so I have been with Mile when I was... I feel like I need to... Okay, I'll just say I was with Mile when I was younger. One of my first coaches was Mile. Again, location is not very central, but it was close to us when we used to live in a place that wasn't central.
Yes.
So we used to live quite close to Mile where Mile trained, and so I went and trained with Mile when I was quite young.
I did not train with Mile, but I was too young to have a coach.
Yes.
I was just running around the park.
I think with Mile, I actually really like Mile's training. I think Mile has a very good program. When I was training with them, I was very...
I have to beep that out.
Yeah. I need the beeping noise with the rainbow things. What? Have you never seen that? On people's videos, they have the rainbow things.
No.
Anyway, I think Personally, I think at such a young age, I was the youngest athlete in that squad, and I think the training was a bit too much. Like, I think I did too many miles with mile. I was doing a bit too much, I think. But having said that, I didn't get injured, and that training with mile really laid the groundwork for me to, a couple of months after I left, I went on and won the Australian National Championships. And
yes, I like mile.
Yeah, I think that training was very, very good, and it was quite a lot for a young person, but I didn't get injured and I was loving it, and it got me to a really, really good result. So
yes, I have not trained with mile, but I know them.
Yeah.
And they're very, very nice.
They're very nice, and since I've left mile, always comes over and says hi to me at Strive.
Yeah, so we like, yes, miles training, generally we have positive feedback
from mile.
Yeah.
Okay, now
next we have far.
We have far.
As in run far.
As in like far.
Yes. So we have far. We enjoy far's training. I think they have a good style.
They have a good style. There's lots of people with all different ranges of abilities and ages.
So you can always find someone, there's always someone to run with, which is often not the case for groups in WA just because we have not many people. So there's often not many people in training group, and you can get, we've found a lot of times there'll be a group here and a group here, and you get stuck in the middle with no one to run with, which isn't ideal. Whereas with far, there's always someone available to run with, which is a big positive.
And far does cost money, but for that money you get a very personalised program, very technical, and they do a lot of work on kind of technique and helping things like that. And
like
so
what's it called, like mechanics of running, or like the style in which you run, which is good.
I think it's very much focused on more the long term.
Yeah, so it's less of a short term gain, more of like a lifetime of running.
And they're very keen on like not pushing young people too hard. Like even when I went to train with them, I was like not super young, but I was not pushed super hard.
Yes.
Which is good and bad.
It's good and bad. That's definitely a positive and a negative.
Yeah, it depends on...
Good in terms of
not ruining your body.
Yeah, no ruin your body and no like mental burnout. You don't want kids to stop running, but also sometimes you do need...
Yeah, I felt like I was actually being held back from what I wanted to do, like...
Which is not...
And I could do, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the main con.
That's the main con of far.
And their training.
Yeah.
But overall
it's good. And if you're looking for... Yeah, they'll plan out your whole, like... life of running for you, you know?
Yes, so very focused for your entire life.
And they do have some very good athletes.
Yes.
So, yes, their training does work.
Okay, so next we have yes.
We have yes.
So in terms of location, yes is more of a central, in terms of Perth, it's more of a central location.
Yeah.
Obviously everything is relative depending on where you live, but
yes,
it's more generally easier to get to.
So yes.
So yes has also, like all the other groups, had quite an influx of people.
Yes.
Seems to be a high number of people get injured with yes over other. I'd say bucket, there's also a few injuries.
There's
cone, mile and far are generally very good with they don't like cause a lot of injuries generally.
And there is quite a few injuries with yes. I think there's a couple of reasons for this, and it's nothing against yes as a person, okay? But number one, there is quite a lot of younger runners, and younger runners do get more injuries because they're still growing. Number two, the training is, you do just quite a lot of reps, and it's a lot of stop-start, whereas some of the other coaches,
such as I'd say far, mile and cone again, generally do more continuous stuff as well, which is a lot less strain on the body.
It's less kind of like stop-start rep work.
In terms of stop-start work, it's been a problem for me because I've been injured for a long time, but this time 2 years ago I had a stress fracture from basketball, which was caused by the stop-start that you get when you play basketball. So start training for me isn't ideal.
And I think the training with Yes is not really tailored specifically to your needs.
Mile is also the same. It's a training program for the whole of the group in general.
Oh no, it's gone red. It has to.
So random.
It's straight even though there's 25 minutes.
So yes, that's covered with Yes.
That's Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll move on to Secrets.
Secrets.
Secrets is not someone we have trained with.
We have witnessed Secrets' training from afar.
They also are generally quite a central location.
Secrets seems to do a lot of like
long running and long reps, and lots of their runners, they're not, whereas in some of the other groups you get 800, 1500, even sometimes a 400 runners, whereas with Secrets it's more focused on like 3k, 5k, long distance stuff. Yeah.
There's not really too many people.
No, they don't have, unlike Yes and also Cone at the moment, who have some younger athletes. There's not really any younger athletes with Secrets. It's more focused on some people that have been there for quite a while.
And I think if you're a younger athlete, you couldn't really go because there'd be no one to run with, and also you'd just be running like too far to train with Secrets.
But Secrets seems like it seemed like a nice close bunch of people. Not that we've ever been there, but they seem to,
they seem to like
quite a close-knit group.
Yeah, work well together.
Yeah, and they're always running together, which is nice.
Yes. Although there's not many people, there's kind of just like a couple of clumps that are the same.
And they're consistent in terms of they always, like those guys are always at training. Yeah. And stuff. Whereas you find sometimes with younger kids, or just in general with bigger groups, you'll find someone to run with.
Sorry.
But people get injured and then they're inconsistent with coming to training, and then it's a bit of a deal. Whereas Secrets, they seem to be quite always there.
Yeah.
Which is good. Okay.
Anything else to say about Secrets?
No.
We don't really know if Secrets costs money because
we have no idea. Next we have Cracker. We were saying all the coaches we've mentioned so far have been training people for a very long time. Cracker, I don't think has been as much. I think they've been involved probably, but not in terms of being an actual coach.
Yeah.
Cracker is the opposite of Secrets. They have all younger athletes. In which case, as a coach, obviously you always need to be a bit more cautious with how your training is going.
I think Cracker probably pushes their athletes quite hard, but I don't think there's been too many injuries.
And pushing is not necessarily like a bad thing. Like you need
and like often, like most runners want to be pushed. Most good runners want to be pushed.
There's not really much point going to a training if you're not going to run hard.
They are very, very good.
Yeah.
They're very, very good runners.
They still get good results.
Yeah. They get good results.
And there doesn't seem to be too many injuries that I've seen.
No, it doesn't seem to be too many injuries, and they all seem to be like really nice with each other.
Same as Secrets, they seem to be like quite a gel well as a group.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I think it helps probably, like Cracker doesn't have too many people like Secrets, and it's mostly people of the same kind of age and stuff, so I think that helps them gel together.
Yeah, if you can have a bigger group, or a group where the age and gender range is very diverse, then sometimes it's a bit harder for all the athletes to gel together, but everyone finds their groups, so it's not really much of a problem. Okay. Next we have Broken. So I'll probably take over the reins on this one, only because Tia's never trained with Broken. I did when it's one of my first coaches I had. I wasn't there particularly long. I'm not sure that they're even coaching anymore. Or are they?
I don't know. No, sometimes I see Broken running themselves. But I don't know if they're coaching.
Broken might still be coaching, but I don't know anyone who trains with them. Broken trained at a central location, same as Secrets and Yes, and some people that are coming up.
Yeah.
As well. Yes. So I don't know how much to say about Broken, except for the fact that
there was an incident.
Broken was Did I have to pay for Broken? I don't think I did.
I don't know.
Broken was free. Broken was, at the time, it was just young athletes. It wasn't a serious coach. There was people around my age. I would say we did a lot of work running on the actual athletics track, which at a young age and at all ages, but especially at a young age, is not great on your body. That is how an incident occurred.
That's how it is.
Where I broke my arm. If anyone knows the track, they have the thin like metal bar that runs around the inside of the track. What's that for? I don't know what it's for.
I think it's for the camera to go around and film.
Yeah, okay. So the metal bar around the track, and basically one of Broken's athletes, it was not story time. It wasn't deliberate, it was an accident, but I was coming, we were doing laps around the track, and someone cut in front of me, and I tripped and fell and had like track burn all over me, which is very sore, and I actually broke my left arm, but we didn't know at the time because I didn't really notice.
Oh, good one.
Yes, so this is my story about my broken arm.
Okay.
It might go on for a while.
Oh, great.
I'll do a short summary.
Okay.
So I broke my arm, then a few days later I realised, oh, my arm's really sore. I think I've done something to it. So mum took me to just a random doctor. It wasn't the one we normally saw. And this doctor said, okay, yes, your arm is broken, and immediately just wrapped it in a cast in the doctor's office. So I was like, okay, it was just a little cast that went up to here. And I had that on for a few weeks. And then it was time to take the cast off, and we took the cast off. And my arm was obviously like very skinny, like they are, because it's been like trapped for a while.
Yeah.
But my arm was also like a strange angle.
It was a bit bendy.
My mum was a bit concerned. So she took me to another doctor who said basically the bone had healed, but it had healed in the wrong position. So rather than healing straight, it had healed like that, basically. So then, because you're meant to check up on the arm, like while it's in the cast, but the doctor didn't do that, because he wasn't a good doctor. So then, I had to go see all these specialists, and then we actually found a friend, the dad of one of Tia's friends at the time, actually recommended me to a specialist, so I had to go into the hospital, blah, 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 and they had to re-break my arm, which is where I went under anaesthetic, and basically the guy got his like leg and just like cracked my arm in half to split the bone again, which was, oh yeah, we are adding someone else to our list. This story is going on for a long time. They had to basically snap my arm in half and set it in a really big cast for 6 weeks, and so basically I had a cast on for a long time, which then led to it, basically it led to the start of my injuries.
Oh yeah,
it's been going on for about 6 years.
Yeah, she had this massive cast, and then she went walking on a wall.
Then I got the cast. Okay, so I was used to the cast, and then
then she got it taken off.
The tiny little plastic splint. I walked along this wall. It wasn't very high, about 1 meter tall. And when I was getting off the wall, I was off balance. And when I stepped off it, I slipped, and I like grazed. You could probably see it here, but it's a bit gross, so I won't show you.
Oh, it is gross. Oh.
I grazed my leg, so I had about this much, probably the size of an A4 sheet of paper on my leg. My whole leg was
I'll insert a picture.
grazed. Oh my gosh, do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so my whole leg was grazed. Blah, 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 blah. We didn't notice. Kept running. And then once the grazes healed, which took a long time, there seemed to be like a bit of like a dip in my leg. Because obviously your normal leg goes like that, whereas mine kind of dipped down and up. So we went to a physio, blah, blah, blah. And we learned that my muscle, when I scraped it along the edge of the wall, I basically scraped the muscle, this is a bit gross, up like off the bone. So it all like bunched up here, like a bit of a divot there. But there was nothing we could do because it was too late. So basically, I still have this like divot on my leg, and it doesn't hurt. But if someone tries to like touch it, it just feels very like sensitive.
Ooh. Ooh.
Anyway, and then I got shin splints from that, and blah 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 blah.
So basically, broken is the source of all of the most athletic injuries
of all my
to date.
problems.
Yeah.
But that is alright. Broken was a nice person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I think we should move on.
Okay, let's move on to Go.
Go.
Oh,
Go. So Go is less of a, it's not a middle distance coach, it's more of a like shorter distance sprints coach. They have central location, as most sprinting coaches are, just because they need to train the track more, and the track is obviously like centre.
We haven't like trained
we
with
haven't
Go,
trained
but we
with
know
but we know Go. Go is very nice, just in terms of a person, which we shouldn't really speak about, but they're very nice person. Their training seems to be very good. They have quite a lot of athletes. They're not too young. I say they probably start about my age, about 15.
Yeah.
And then they go to like into their 20s. They're all sprinters. Go's training seems to be good.
It seems to be good. Their athletes do well.
They don't seem to be injured too much, which is good.
Which is good, especially for sprinting.
Yeah. Yes, I don't think. Oh, does it cost money?
Oh yeah, it does cost money. Go does cost money, but Go does get the results. So look,
toss up. Okay. Yeah. Overall, Go seems to be a solid option especially if you're doing more like 400 distance, even up to 800. Anything after that, you would.
And I think that would kind of be good is to go between a coach like Go and one of the other coaches to try and get some speed and some middle distance. But there's too much like,
there's too much.
You can't do that. No,
there's a lot of, as we said before, there's a lot of drama about who people are training with, and coaches often, well, we haven't mentioned this, but some coaches in particular are very secretive in terms of like how they do their training, what their program is like, which is not, we are not a fan of. No. Like, just, like everyone share.
Like, in my opinion, share your training and like so other people can do well as well. And in the end, the person who trains the hardest is going to do well. Like, if you have good training, it's going to help. But if you share your training with other people, it doesn't mean they're going to beat you because you just train harder than them.
Yeah, so,
and it's just, I don't know, I don't see the problem with sharing training.
But there's quite a lot of, in WA, it doesn't seem to be like this in other states, but because WA doesn't have many athletes, a lot of the coaches seem to be quite competitive for the athletes, which is a bit strange. Yeah. But yeah, Go is definitely, some of the other coaches in terms of mile, maybe far, definitely secrets, possibly bucket, tend to lack a bit of speed training, which speed is obviously still very important in middle distance in terms of change of pace and everything. But yes,
we like Go.
Okay,
moving on to Zone. Zone was one of my very first coaches when I was quite young.
My very first coach, but I was very young, so I didn't, I just like ran a few laps.
Zone kind of
and Zone was like, oh, that's good. It wasn't much of a coach, as in, because I was too young, so they were just letting me like run around.
Zone kind of broke the rules for me. The Zone let me into their training group a couple of months before I was the right age to go into their training group, and I did quite a few sessions with Zone. Lovely person. I really don't remember their training too much. I think you did have to pay, but there was quite a focus on drills and technique, and Zone would sometimes
quite like far in terms of focusing and more long term.
Yeah,
I'd say.
more long term.
Quite long term.
And Zone would sometimes like run the warm up with me and tell me I need to like be quieter on my feet because I like run too heavy on my feet.
Yes.
Yeah, the only bad thing that Zone did, Zone also coached steeple, and I was too young to do steeple, but one time Zone made me run and do a water jump when there was no water in the water jump, which I didn't think much of at the time, and I was fine. Like, I didn't get injured at all with Zone. I think Zone is quite good with injuries.
Zone was very good with like injury prevention.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about steeplechase because one, that we haven't done too much of it, and two, there's like no steeple coaches. Yeah. So it's quite obvious if we're going to make any comments.
Yes, but
and there's not many steeple runners either. But there's not many runners in general.
But no, Zone is very good, and Zone used to be an excellent athlete themselves.
They did indeed.
They represented Australia, so I think that helps. It can be good and bad, I think, but in this case, I think it was really good. And they had a lovely group. I was the youngest person, but I was very young, so yeah. Okay, moving on to 10.
I feel like we need to have like you need to draw up like a table at the end and like compare. Like cost location.
Yes. Okay. So
Anyway.
tan.
Focus, like group vibe.
Group vibe. Oh.
Okay, so we have tan. Tan we've just added to the list. Tan are they still training them?
Tan isn't still training.
But Tan's group is still in existence. The coaches have just switched around a little bit. Tan was young. It's not
serious.
Once you get to our age,
you wouldn't train
with Tan.
I went to Tan.
It's quite like Cracker in terms of the age bracket.
Yeah.
They're young children.
Yeah.
Children.
I went to one session with Tan.
I think I did one session with Tan once. Our little sister, who doesn't run, but she just
went there for like recreational.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what Tan's group is for. Yeah,
I think a competitive focus,
it was quite a good vibe. I think
it cost money.
Yeah.
And you paid, with Tan you pay per session, whereas with some of the other coaches you pay for a season, and then you can go as many times as you want.
So I think it like depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But
Tan's coaching.
They did quite a few sessions on the track, but also quite a few sessions not on the track. I think it was just to get kids kind of enjoying running and like, get to run on the track. Like, kind of cool. And I don't really know too much about the actual specifics of their sessions, but I think Tan was just a pretty good group. Really nice person. Also used to be a good runner.
Very good runner.
So yeah. Oh.
Do you have any other comments?
I don't know. Okay.
That's about it.
That's about it for the
WA
coaches. It's very if you're in WA kind of athletics, middle distance running, you'll know what we mean about the kind of not tensions, but
just the vibe between all the groups.
Yeah. Some coaches get on well, some coaches don't get on well.
There's a bit of beef between some coaches, specifically a few. We're not going to start naming them, but in the past it's been a bit.
There's been a couple of things. One coach was accused of doing something by another coach.
They were. So it's been if you dig deep you can get a bit interesting. But
I think it's just because there's not very many people in WA.
No, there's not very many people, there's not very many coaches,
and
there's not very many runners.
Yeah.
So
you're racing against the same people all the time.
Exactly. So I feel like that's why people sort of pay quite a bit of attention. There's a lot of pressure on who you train with. If you switch groups, it has to be everyone presumes it's because you don't like the coach, or there's been a falling out or a drama.
Yeah.
Which is majority of the time. Well, for us it's never been the case.
Yeah. We just
it's just been because we've moved around a lot as well, so location is always a big thing.
Yeah, we've kept moving house and
injuries and style of training. It's better for other people.
I think people just need to be a bit more relaxed and just do what works for you. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Yeah. It's just do what works for you. It's fine to go from one coach to another. Even the best of athletes change coaches. Just and also for something fresh and new, and often when you move to a new coach you start running better just because it's a change.
And
I think some of the coaches get a bit offended if you leave them. Not all of them, but
no, certainly not all of them, but I just think sometimes there's a bit of which is
and when you move groups, people talk about it
because everyone knows each other and who everyone's training with, and you race against the same people from when you're young.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough people.
Yeah.
Everyone sort of pays a lot of attention to it.
And we spend a lot of time. You spend a lot of time with your training group because you're training, 2, 3, 4 times a week. And you get quite close to them because it's not swimming or something where you can't talk during the session. You're constantly talking during the session. And so,
it's also, part of it, we haven't really spoken to it because it's different for everyone, but a lot of it is social as well. In terms of
and you want to
training environment, you want to like everyone at training, and you want to go to training. Overall,
everybody's very nice. Okay,
all the coaches are nice. All the coaches have different styles, but they all have good training styles, and they all have good results.
Yeah.
They're just for some people.
It's different for different people.
We're just highlighting some of the differences. If you are from WA and you're on the running scene, then it might have been a bit of fun for you to try and figure out who we're talking about.
I think there's some quite obvious hints that we may have left in this video.
Yes, because some of the code names, I'm sure people could figure out.
And I'm sure from what we've been saying about some of the coaches, you'll be able to get it. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. But
everyone obviously has different experiences with every coach.
Yeah.
And just in terms of the training, but yeah.
Yeah, so we hope if you actually are genuinely looking for a WA coach, like we know all of the coaches, so you can DM me on Instagram. I've got it linked on my YouTube channel, and I can reveal the identity of some of the coaches we've talked
if you're actually
and help you find a coach who would be good for you. But yeah, like Noelle said, if you are on the WA running scene, then I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're not, then leave your opinion down below.
Yeah, say which coach you think you would like to go with. Yeah.
So that is everything. So this video.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Well, the cross country season is now finished and the athletic season is beginning, so good luck.
Don't forget to register for Strive.
Don't forget to register.
Open today. 1st of October.
So don't forget to register if you want to, you know, start running.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Anyone's welcome down at Strive. If you happen to be watching my videos and then you see me down at Strive,
come say hi.
I'll sign your number for you. No, I'm joking, but like, do come say hi. I know lots of you are watching my video, like I know you are. I know people who know me watch my videos and they don't say anything to me, and some people do, like Jemima Crosby. Shout out to Jemima. So do tell me, I like to know that you enjoy my videos.
Yes.
And come say hi, I'm a nice person, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down to the track, even if you're not registered.
Yeah.
It's great entertainment.
Yeah, it's great. We want more.
And we want more athletes.
We want more athletes. We need more athletes
running.
in WA. Everyone start running. It's a good time. There's people of all abilities.
Yeah.
Your whole family can come down as well.
Exactly.
Because we need more cheering people as well.
Whole family can run.
Whole family can run. People of any age.
As long as you're over the age of, what is it, 13?
Yeah, I think.
Then you can run.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We literally have like 80-year-olds running. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're old, there is also masters if you're interested.
There's masters on a Tuesday night, yes. But head to the www.athleticswa something to find out more.
Yeah.
Or ask me in the comments section and I can answer your questions. Yeah, but come on down, it's a good time. Just look up the program and come down, run, watch, throw, jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to be a runner.
No.
Track field events.
Yeah.
Also.
I think I need to be sponsored by Athletics WA.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What else? That's pretty much it.
If you'd like more running videos, let me know down below. What ones you want, and if you'd like more videos with Noelle,
I think you do.
Also, let me know.
I'm making a comeback. If you haven't seen it already, here we'll link it in.
Oh yes, I'll link it. That one.
Link it in the corner. The cooking competition video I did. It wasn't my debut.
It was your debut.
Well, I was in a vlog. Anyway, it was like my debut on the channel. I did very well. Yes. It's very funny.
Very funny.
If you think we should do a part two
to the cooking
challenge, then give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram.
I'll link Noelle's Instagram.
It's private, but I might accept you. Yeah.
So yeah. Hope you.
If you want me to start a channel, leave a comment.
Yes, if you want Noelle to start a channel, because our younger sister, Poppy has a channel, and I have a channel. So.
I don't think I will, but you know.
I reckon you should.
I might in the future. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
More videos to come.
More videos to come.
Watch the ATAR vlog, most stressful week of my life vlog.
That's actually so good. It's got 240 views.
If you haven't seen it already.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but.
Oh, do you know what Noelle told me the other day? She watches my sit-down videos.
Ingrid also does this. Shout out to Ingrid.
She watches my sit-down videos on 1.75 speed, so they go more quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always an option if you think I talk too slow.
Exactly. If you think she talks too slow, you can watch them faster and get through them in like half the time.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation, but yes.
So, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a ripper of a day. And, would you like to do the sign off? Do you know what to
What's
do?
your sign off? Bye.
No, you have to put your hand over the camera.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video. There you go.